Well, we have a very special visitor with us in the studio today. Well, we have two, but Jake's getting center stage and all of the attention. This is Jake, and this is Kim Warnecke, Alzheimer's Association. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Well, let's talk about Jake and why Jake is visiting with us today. Not that Jake needs an excuse, I don't think.
Jake's here today. We're having our Bark to Remember event this Saturday at Maritime Park from 10 to 3. And Jake is here because he comes to the event, of course. And it's a pet-friendly event where Gulf Coast Healthcare brings attention to the Alzheimer's Association. And we try to bring pets and the elderly together and celebrate the new Alzheimer's chapter that's been in Pensacola for a couple years, and to celebrate animals and watch how the elderly and animals interact.
Let's talk about the Alzheimer's Association and the services that you provide to the community.
With the Alzheimer's Association, they provide lots of services to the community for people who are trying to take care of people at home, people who are taking care of loved ones, whether they're in a center. For Gulf Coast Healthcare, we have 6 centers here locally, and we accept patients of all different types for acute rehab, and then patients that have Alzheimer's as well.
What are some of the special concerns and issues that the family members typically face when we're caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's?
I think the hardest part is for the caregiver themselves. It's a very exhausting process in trying to take care of yourself as well as your loved one that does have the disease of Alzheimer's, making sure that you find time to take care of you in the process, making sure if you want to go to an adult daycare, your loved one to an adult daycare so you can spend some time, again, taking care of you. Taking care of someone with Alzheimer's is very difficult physically and emotionally, and the caregiver needs to take care of themselves as well.
Many times when we have a loved one with Alzheimer's and they are still in the home setting and we're caring for them, if we have children, it can be difficult for them to understand the process and what's going on, and sometimes we see it taking a toll on them as well. Where do young people come into play with this?
The Alzheimer's Association offers support groups, and that's so important for the family, not just the primary caregiver, but like you said, the children that are in the home as well. They don't understand why their grandparents, per se, are changing or don't remember who they are. The support groups are very important for the entire family because everybody's dealing with the disease.
Let's talk again about Bark to Remember this weekend. Who can come, where, when?
Bark to Remember, Maritime Park from 10 to 2. Anybody can come. It's a pet-friendly event, so you can bring your animal, your dogs, as long as they're on a leash. We have the Humane Society and the Junior Humane Society, so we'll do adoptions out there as well. Kindred at Home is sponsoring this year. This is the first year we're having a sponsor, and we're so excited to see everybody out there, and all the proceeds go to the Alzheimer's Association.
Okay, that's a Saturday from 10 till 2 at Community Maritime Park, downtown Pensacola.
Awesome.
All right, thank you. Jake is wonderful.
He's a sweet baby.
Is he always like that?
Jake we got from the rescue a couple years ago, and he's just been wonderful.
That he is. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
When we come back, we're going to talk about another family-friendly event that's coming up this weekend and how you can get involved.